Now we fight!
Hello, it's masamune347 for basically a bonus video. I'm doing this with live commentary just to easy explain. But basically this is my video of how to pretty much just level up and prepare for the tough post-game stuff. We're already in post-game, but tougher stuff. Because I've yet to do the epilogue or the true final boss, which I'll do much later. But basically I want to show you the place where basically I grind for those chubby cates or king octopuses. I grind right here in the Cavern of Waves. Two reasons. One, technically it's over level 40, but level 45. But I don't have to worry about encountering any bosses. So when you fight optional monsters and stuff, they become regular random encounters you can fight. That'll be good. Maybe not be good later on if you just want XP, like basically like back in the Infernal Castle, all the way around here. Well, we actually can't see the Infernal Castle, but it's beneath the war. If you watch my videos, you surely know that. And I could probably fight that Dreadwolf again, get a ton of XP from it that alone. But even then, it's still luck based, because you need preparations for this to work. Not just for experience, but encountering particular enemies in general. I'm talking, of course, of the Chubby Cates and King Octopuths. Either one is actually pretty good. One is better than the other. If you want more JP, that's King Octoputh. More experience, that is Chubby Cate. I think King Octoputh. I think it might be the Chubby Cates that gives more leaves as well. But that's for a bit later. But later on, if you really need the money, this is more basically on XP and JP. Time for some preparations. Ochet is essential because you want to try and capture these guys, because they can either drop a jewel cake, which I have right here. Let's see. I know I've got some left. It's around here somewhere. There we go. Jewel cake. Basically what this does is that increases experience gains. Just use that once and there we go. Octopath Bowl. In battle not that useful, but actually has another really good use. I can use this to basically have Ochet have a specific NPC. Great way for saving money. I'm talking, of course, of the person who is basically going to be the key to actually getting tons of XP, and that is Elrond. Elrond is awesome. Basically, oh by the way, it's similar 3 times, not 2. I used one off screen. I got like 10 XP and I didn't want to like waste it. But basically, Elrond has a chance of increasing how much XP and JP you get during battle. It's either times 2, times 10, or times 100. Obviously, you want the times 100 one. Unfortunately, those two are luck based. But the real question is, how do you quickly capture these goddamn Chubby Cates or King Octopuths? Well, again, you need a lot of preparation for this. First of all, step ahead. No ifs, ands or buts, get step ahead. Also, hitting the little buggers is a problem. Now you can use magic, and Artsvold's great for that. Combine with End's augmentation and boost start, so we can do a ton of damage. Also, I want to do a ton of damage to a single enemy, which is why I have it as a thief. I could also probably use a priest as well, because that's a single attack, but this is just as fine. Because I want to try and get rid of the Chubby Cate and Octoputh as soon as possible. Then, during battle, I can use my time with Patricio to summon Elrond and have him hopefully get the 100 times XP. That way I can quickly kill the other guys off, and there we go. However though, I want to try and lower the HP to the point where I can actually capture it. That's where Ochet comes in. So I can use Ochet to try and capture the guy and see if I can get him to join. I don't need to have him join because I would actually already have him, which I can actually show off right here. Yep, I got them both, and they are pretty awesome. Basically, supreme look at the case. Basically, a ton of stat buffs. They're pretty random, but they're all awesome. It's just all party members. As fantastic. And King Octopath did the exact opposite, ultimate debuff to all enemies. And again, they are random, but they're also pretty awesome. So I got them both. Pretty kick-ass. Seriously. You can't go wrong. If you're forced to choose between them, then maybe just pick Stay with the Chubby Kate. But if you want to use both like me, then by all means take them both. Now for equipment. You need Octopath parts for the slightly better chance of getting to appear, and Kate powder for the Chubby Kates to appear. XP Augmenter so I can get more experience. Bush of Joy gives you more experience in JP, which actually stacks. Alluring Ribbon and Forbidden Shield to increase my encounter rate. Because you're grinding, remember? No point lowering the encounter rate, that makes no sense. You want to get battles as quickly as possible. And also jobs. I may have found a way to instantly kill off a Chubby Kate or Octopath really quickly with Ikari and basically just learn skill. Merciless Blade. I've heard that if you use it, it's a guaranteed hit. I won't do that in this case though, but I want to see if it does work. And also, having a problem hitting them, we're going to need a way to guarantee hit them, and that's with magic. And the better to do that is with soul stones. Good news is, getting soul stones now isn't really too tough, because they're actually enemies in the lay dungeon. You can get them. In fact, in this very dungeon alone is like his dog-like enemy. You can steal large soul windstones from them. Just use a few large ones. Just be careful you don't accidentally kill them. About 1 or 2 of them should suffice, and then I'll check and just go ahead and capture it. That's what we want. Now for the boring part. I'm going to run around forever until I can get either Octopath or a Chubby Kate to appear. So I will see you guys then. Oh boy.
Let the experiment begin.
Bingo!
I need a plan.
Okay, now I need to reduce this guy's HP first. Now let's try this move.
Darkness take.
Oh, there's 55 damage.
Pray away.
Can I capture him? No. Still just a little bit weak there. But one thing I can do is this. Very important. This is why I have no chat. Or anyone that's Hunter class. Leg hold trap. Any enemy makes it go to the back with 2 turns. Perfect.
Things are about to get sticky.
I did 55 damage. And he's about 90 HP. So let's try this one.
You're open.
Here goes.
Now it's summoning time. Alright, Elrond. Give me the gold.
Go get him, Elrond.
In over your head, Particio?
10 times? I want 100 though.
My turn. Not this time.
Here we go.
Yes! Got you now.
Mine now.
We want these. Got ya.
I need a plan.
Okay, the technically frustrating part is done. And like I said, you can steal from these guys. Now for the luck-based part.
Yeehaw!
Nope.
Thinking time.
How much health do you have left? I don't want
Let
to
me
kill you
look
before.
at you.
Yeah, still quite a bit of health left, don't you?
Now it begins.
My prey awaits. Come on.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Alright, Elrond.
Go
One more.
get him,
See what we can
Elrond.
do. This we can do.
In over your head, Particio?
10 times again here.
Let's go.
I guess from there I can show off how awesome Chubby Kate is.
Go on then.
Thank you kindly.
Here I come. Not this time.
I need a plan. I'll take that.
That's what I want. So you can steal worse incense for them, so if you are a bit low, you can just do that.
Bring it on.
Ah, that's all I got? Great.
Yeehaw!
I'm probably not going to get as much now. But, there is no way you can also get more XP. Remember those jewel cakes I mentioned? Well, let's put one out, shall we? Where is it? We want to use it before we kill the enemy, so we get the effect. Where are you? There it is, jewel cake.
Coming right up.
Prepare yourself.
Alright, finish him off.
Allow me. Time to strike. Who's next? I still have much to learn.
Yeah, not bad, but I really wanted the times 100. But yeah, if I got times 100, that would be like okay, a lot more levels up, so a bit unlucky there. That's where the basically look part comes in. It's not actually defeating the Kate or Octopath. It's actually just trying to get the 100 times XP or JP. That's where the look comes in actually now. But notice though that I no longer have Aaron with me. And I could use Particio again, spend a ton of money, like a ton, and just, well, you know, game again. But now I have a few Octopath Bowls, I think maybe I should have all Chet do it instead. And also switch through fire members as well. So let's do that, shall we? Let me show you where you can actually get L1 from. It's in Wellgrove. Again, I don't mind spending those bowls because the jewels are more useful during battle. I suppose technically you could sell them. They sell them for 4,000 as well if you're low on money. But basically here he is. Now again, I could buy him for that. Yep, oh yeah, he does have, oh sorry, this is the daytime, so if I did have Terminators for my party, he needs to be level 80 for me to recruit him, but the thing is, at night time he just disappears, even though where he is. That's because you have to do Nisha's side quest first, his side quest, which again I've already shown off. Once you do that, he appears out here. Then you can recruit him during the night time, as you probably remember. So you can, so I could buy him for a ton of money like that, or instead, I could just get some Octopath Bowls and do that instead, which I'm actually going to do.
Now we're friends.
There we go. That way someone else gets through those besides Particio. Fly down for a second. Actually, I'm going to swap him out for my thief because there's someone else I actually want to show off. Something very important. Give me that. Didn't change. Didn't see much problems are at that level. But I'm gonna have a throne here. Oh, banter! Huh, let's watch this while we're at it. I see. You've been reading that newspaper for some time, Frone. It smells like you're scheming something. I just happened across an interesting article. Have a look. Art prodigy Holmes' eagerly awaited painting has been stolen. What's so interesting about that? I've heard of Holmes. He is touted as a wealthy man of mystery. Rumor has it there is another side to him. What exactly is your aim, Frone? It's simple, really. I think we should take this painting for ourselves. What? But you can't eat a painting. Hunting will fill your belly, but treasure fills your heart. I can fill up my heart too. I can't imagine what that's like. No, I refuse to be part of this theory. Besides, hasn't it already been stolen? Hold on, there's something you're not telling us, isn't there? You're as sharp as ever, Professor. There is, indeed, another side of the story. You see, this article is nothing but a hoax. According to my fellow thieves, the one who stole the painting is Holmes himself. But why would he steal his own painting? The article states that the Sacred Guard was meant to be on patrol. If the stolen painting is not found, the Sacred Guard must pay Holmes a handsome sum in reparations, as per their agreement. So Holmes has hidden his painting in an effort to collect indemnities. What? That's horrible! Then why not simply alert the Sacred Guard? There's no force to steal the actual painting. You just don't get it, Your Highness. Do you really think anyone would believe the claim of a shady bunch like us? I see now. You mean to steal the painting and make it seem like the Sacred Guard found it. Precisely. I see. But why'd you go to such lengths, Frone? I thought it might be fun. Be honest. Public order would be threatened if people found out the Sacred Guard had been outwitted by bandits. And such a turn would put the children here in danger. Isn't that right? You have a soft spot for kids, don't you, Faraday? So are we doing this or not? I suppose we are. But if we're going to do this, you need to tell us everything, Faraday. Like I told you, that's the painting. It's being stolen in the person's vault. He's been holed up there since the work went missing, but word has it he's been surrounded by some nobles, leaving his nest empty. It seems like a fine opportunity to claim the painting, but your expression suggests otherwise. I've heard that his mansion is not impregnable. Then allow me to formulate a plan. First we must figure out how to dispose of the guards. I would rather not resort to violent means. I see no need to shed any blood here. In that case, I will leave the guards to our chat. Alright, shall I befriend them with some jerky? I meant to provoke them. Oh, I can do that too. The guards may be used for fending off other humans, but against the beast in the city, I imagine they would turn tail and run. I see, you put quite some thought into this. Then what next? I heard that only the master of the house and his maids know the combination to the vault. Wait a minute. This kind of sounds a little familiar. But Holmes is away. He leaves us with only one choice. Once we know the code, we will need a way to keep our identities a secret. Please leave that to me. I do not wish to fight, but instead I hope to buy their silence. After the vault is open, I can take it from there. Then we have our plan. I made notes of it here. Ooh, can I see? Did you draw some earthworms, perhaps? It's a cipher. Hey, can I draw it in here too? On the edges, I suppose. That went well. Here's today's newspaper. The front page is embedded with the Sacred Guard's feet. Our plan went perfectly, and public peace has been maintained. So this is what it means for your heart to be full? I like it. That was interesting. Fun. That was not planned. I didn't know I did that. But anyway. Okay, so now we actually, now I have Alan again, but I didn't have to break the bank. Great, because personally I prefer to have Particio recruit another member instead, because he has this nice ability which he has this ability which basically let's see, it's around here actually, not all rush. Yeah, it's around here actually. Yeah, that's it. See that shield? Basically, you can recruit a guy there, which basically lets you So I thought I heard a weird noise. Oh, it seems fine now. Whatever. Which allows you basically to get a pretty huge discount on buying stuff. However, though, at that point in the game, I'm probably going to get a character instead, which reduces how much money I make when using hired help. That actually might be more useful during probably much tougher final battles. So okay, now to show off why I got thrown here in the first place. Get to Croning Creek. Basically, this is actually really important, is that during the next chapters, or basically Civic stories, a lot of NPCs now come available. You'll just steal from all of them, because they're pretty good stuff. There's one NPC I kind of forgot. Not her, because again, I can get the information here for free. Because I did it during the quest.
Well now.
There's someone else. Ah. Yeah, sorry dear, I'm stealing from your daughter, but I need this. There we go.
What's this?
And that's typically Iceberg. There's a lot of NPCs now who are available you can just get stuff from. Most of them are available once you do the next chapters. Do all the next chapters. Just do all of them. Because you get some kick-ass rewards out of it. And the NPCs become available so you can actually get information and steal off them. Which gives you even more better stuff. So there's literally no reason not to do it. Okay, next up I want to show you guys another small trick. I'm not going to show off all of them, all the location of where they all are, that's going to take forever. But I'm going to show you this one. Basically, you probably noticed some really awesome weapons known as the battle tested gear. And they're pretty awesome. Well, you can actually get more of them, if you want. Battle tested blade, for instance, pretty awesome, but weighs plenty of physical attack skills. And the only weapon that does that is a giant's club. And you're gonna get one of those, but you can get multiple of these from a specific NPC. This guy. This is the guy I actually got the Merciless Blade from, which I plan to try off screen to see if it actually does one-shot any enemy, as in see if it's 100% accurate. This guy does a ton of damage and can really hurt you and stuff. But there is actually a pretty good method of basically there we go. Basically a really good method of basically one-shotting this guy so you can try and grind for it. But remember, the drop rate for it is only 2% chance of getting it. What I recommend is obviously getting the battle tested blade. You can actually get that from another NPC, which actually might show off afterwards because that's actually quite important. You can get at least one of every battle tested gear from a specific NPCs. After that, you have to grind for it. So it's not like you can only grind, you can get at least one each, which is really good. Let's see, where is it? There we go, that's what I want. I need a bit of setup for this to actually work. So what I'm going to try and do actually is purposely lose this fight, because I want Hikari's HP to be 1.
If I must. On your guard. Now it begins.
Blah blah blah. Oh, you can kill me already.
Prepare yourself. Here I come. Now it begins.
Come on.
My friends, I've failed you.
And there we go.
Impressive.
Now his attack power is set to 1. Next up we need those move skills. So boost start, very important, because he gets 2 BP at the start. Then when he goes to another turn he gets 3, so he can do max amount of damage. More damage, so that way he can go over the limits so he can do as much as possible. And some strength, because you know you can never have enough attack power in general, so that's the other reason. The first important one is the Battle-Tested Blade, and I guess also the Giant's Club, but that one's especially important because it raises your physical skills. Alpion's Amulet, basically you do more damage when HP is low. This scales with another ability we're going to be using to one-shot him, and a victory, so that way I can have more physical attack as soon as the battle starts. And that's for 2 turns, but that's all we're going to need. Also, actually don't accidentally crit someone like the Battle-Tested Shield, because it recovers your HP and SP after each turn, and we want the health to remain at 1. So yeah, let's keep it at that. But now for the most important part. We need a specific skill. We need Last Grasp. Each powerful sword attack and a single foe, low HP, the more potent the attack. This combined with Alpion's Amulet, and we can really do a ton of damage. Again, I'm not going to show you how to get these potent amulets because I've already showed these off during previous videos. But I will show off where I got my Battle-Tested Blade from without grinding. That I'm going to show off because that I actually did off screen. So let's try it again, and this time things might go a little bit differently.
If I must. On your guard.
Step ahead is also useful.
Can still fight.
So first we need to defend. That automatically puts us back next turn, so it's our turn again, but
not this time.
This time with maximum BP.
I'll end this.
Then all we need to do is boost, use their own skill with our amplifier, which gives us more physical attack power. Use Last Grasp, and
how's this?
This
for the pride of Ku.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get it, but yeah. And if you're extremely lucky, you might get the Battle-Tested Blade. There's again a 2% chance of getting it. And no, I honestly have no idea.
You still have much to learn.
I already have the skill, but if I didn't, then it'd pop up. And no, there is, as far as I know, no way to increase the drop rate. Trust me, if there was, we would have heard about it already. But there really isn't a way of increasing or decreasing the drop rate. Again, I haven't heard anything of the sort, so don't even bother with that. Okay. But first you want to actually go on and get the Battle-Tested Blade as well to help with this. Oh right, and Last Grasp. You need that as well, don't you guys? Yes, I forgot. Then I guess we're going to talk about where I got that too. From this guard right here. So fight him, then take his ability. Literally just the first guy you see in Montwires. Yeah. Okay, now to look for our Battle-Tested Blade. We need to go right here. Wait a minute. Oh. There you go. Hit him across a random enemy.
Hunt or be hunted!
Oh, god damn it.
Cleaning time.
Get out of it. Oh, wait, I know. I know why. That's better. So just go to here at the Crackridge Harbour anchor range, And if you follow this path like so, and eventually come across an NPC. Again, he only becomes available basically as soon as you complete the story. There he is, right here. Abandon him. Yeah. So basically, you can fight him as well to get Warrior's Blade. It's actually not a bad alternative, basically, because it does 3 hits, but also increases your attack power as well. But I refer them to them because it does 4 hits. And that's about Tested Blade. You can steal it, but the chances are pretty slim. Which is why I have to try and mug it. When you mug it, you can also get it. But again, it was pretty tough. But yeah, but what actually am I planning after this then? This is what I actually want to show off, just that and those ones. I'm not going to go back again to here and grind just to shove the chubby Kate. It's the exact same strategy. They both have 90 HP, and you can capture them to get all the stuff that you want from them. Again, also, however though, if you want to recruit him out of the missions you want, just get Timur's to level 80, and then he'll guide him complete for free without costing any money or having to grind for those Octopath balls. But what we're going to do next time? Well, I can show you. Right here, we're attacking this place, the 5-tier tower. Basically, it's where we're going to get our final job of the game. All these, we already got. See, notice there's an empty spot right there. That's because there's one more job we need to get, and we have to get it within that tower. And they say the best for last, and it's pretty damn good. Even if you're not going to use the job, it's basically specific skills are really nice in a pinch, especially combined with other skills as well. So definitely want to have a piece of that. Another thing there to look at though is food. I'm looking at the food a little bit, and some of the food you get is really quite useful. Like, some of them just seems really simple enough, but some of them give really interesting effects. See that? Restores HP and BP to a single ally? You get that as food. BP is great to give to allies straight away, so that's pretty awesome. Oh, this one. Filled with latent power gorge. That's also pretty awesome. See? Another one. That gives BP and action critical weight for 5 turns. Don't demonstrate the power of food. Really useful and a great alternative. Anyone can use food, but only Ochet can make it. So again, it's a fantastic alternative. And if you combine that with basically a specific skill, which basically lets you use items for all allies, then it pretty much makes the item even better. But yeah, as you saw, this method works pretty well. The only thing to watch out is for our ones praying and hoping that basically it gives you 100 XP or JP. But at my point though, I just need experience now. So other methods involve I can just go to the Infernal Castle and just fight that wolf again, I suppose, and hopefully get the 100 XP. And combined with the jewel cake as well, I can get even more. So it's pretty much a twofer. But I won't be doing any more, let's say, grinding for now. I just want to show that off to show you guys just how useful it can be. But I hope some of these tips have been useful to you and stuff. And well, see you guys next time when I take on the 5-tier tower. Is that what it's called? Okay, it isn't pop up again, but basically that's what it's called, the 5-tier tower. But again, I did this with live comment just to show off basically this is how I talk about all the tips. But again, it's masamune347, gaming for types of RPG platformer. Stay classy.